I I just want to give a recap to the people that are from my era. You know, I'm in my 70s. We grew up believing and watching TV and seeing Roy Rogers, Dale Evans, and all of the movies we watched and the shows we watched. The good guy always won. We trusted rabbis, priests, believed everything our teachers told us, trusted our government. We figured everyone was honest, and these good things could never be touched. Well, surprise, surprise, as we grew up, we found out that none of that is really true. As a matter of fact, it's hardly ever true. People believe in this country that if you work hard and do the right thing, you'll advance. Well, a very small part of that's true. But everything in this country, and in most countries, is a deal. You negotiate. That's how you get where you want to go. People use blackmail, quid pro quo. Like, just take a look at our government and the legislative branch on how they pass laws and how they pass legislation. They all add pork onto the bill. You do this for me, and I'll do that for you. You vote for me, and I'll vote for you. We trusted our voting system only to find out that it's corrupt as anything else in the world. We also know that our government is worse than any mafia organization that ever existed. They get involved in criminal activity. They steal, they lie, they embezzle, and they process things that benefit them and not the people. But they all put on a straight face. They're all well dressed. See, in my world, when I was growing up, I would refer to them as hair and teeth people. People that look good, speak good, but are devils. And you can never trust them. Our world has turned out to be a cesspool. And then you got a guy like President Trump who's in there trying to battle everybody. You know, even God couldn't battle all the corruption that goes on in our government and in the world. It's impossible. And remember, everything is a deal. This coronavirus. You do this for me, you say that for me. We got to open. We need the economy better. We need everything better. No, it was your fault. No, it was my fault. The bottom line, the politicians don't care about anything but themselves. We are and have been abused for years. And as we're getting older now, we're starting to understand it. Look at Nancy Pelosi. She wants to give out another $3 million. I mean, she prints money like it's monopoly money. And she wants to give it out not for the coronavirus, but for all her pet projects. You know, in any other business or in any other a person who has a logical mind, that would be called embezzling. That would be called quid pro quo. That would be called extortion. But not in our government. We have all these deals. One, no term limits. Two, if you talk in the halls, you can't be held accountable if you lie. But everybody else can be held accountable to perjury and be processed for, doing something wrong and possibly indicted and go to jail. Look at the Obama administration. As corrupt as they come, they actually planned how to destroy President Trump for his term in office and to destroy his chances of winning a re-election. This was all orchestrated by, they call him President Obama, I call him corrupt Obama. His administration is terrible. They lie, they ruin people's lives, they spy, they eavesdrop. It's just disgusting. They leak information. And then you got an ostrich like James Comey, whatever he is, 6'8". He should be cut into two pieces of 3'4", and they both should be dead. That guy's bad. and all the people associated with. Terrible. But so far, no indictments. And all I have to tell all you politicians, you send me mail every day, you want me to donate, you want me to do this, you want me to do that. And my message to you is very simple. Until you start indicting people for doing something's wrong, and until you start to treat people equally with all of the laws and not covering each other's rear end, you will not get a penny from me. And I would recommend that no one gives you a penny. And as far as this two-party system, Democrats, Republicans, it's a farce. It's a farce. You only want to win office for power so you could all be in on these big deals and you could all make more money for your family and friends. The country's corrupt, the world is corrupt, and nothing is as it seems. Very little is earned, and everything in life is a deal. It's a negotiation. People get promoted because of deals, because they're negotiated. People get bypassed for promotions because a deal was made that somebody else was going to get the job. It's not fair, but unfortunately, that's the way the world is, and we're stuck with it. And now, I mean, what are we going to be, $30 trillion in debt? It's not getting any better. And we always said, see, if you look at the Americans figured, hey, they were strong, we can do this, and they got greedy, and they wanted to go global. They wanted to get into the other countries, use cheap labor to produce their products, and they were greedy, and they wanted to make more money from the other countries. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't managed properly. And now we find ourselves where China makes all the drugs. A lot of other countries have things that we need, and we're not self-reliant. We got out of the oil barrel business and started to produce our own, but we didn't do that for drugs and stuff. You know why? Because we're greedy, and all we think about is today. And all I can say to you people in government now and throughout my lifetime, may you rot in hell.